Today's destination, Pere Cheney Cemetery. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. One of the stories of this place is that there's so many children buried here, and the witch that haunts this place keeps their souls here. So I don't feel anything other than, you know, normal, nothing out of the ordinary. I'll walk over by these 3 trees here that supposedly, if you stay in the middle, you're unable to hear anything outside of them. So let's go check that out. Can still hear everything. There's a lot of different stories and such that I've read. The main one is that a witch was hung from a tree. If you look up the Pere Cheney history, you can find it pretty easily on the internet. Here's another one right here. Looks like number 9. Also a oddly amount of moss growing on the ground here. I did read that as well. So there's not too many headstones. I mean, I really don't see the history of Pere Cheney is that a witch cursed the land and all the kids were getting sick and dying, but I'm not seeing a lot of headstones and such, which it was over 100 years ago. So let's see. Oh, what does that look like? Does that look like a 77? You know, who knows? I mean, they could have just not had enough tombstones for everybody. I mean, here's one that says 71. So we really don't know. There's another one that says it looks like it said 71 on it as well. So, population was, from what I read, was 1,500, and after the witch cursed the town and everybody was dying, it was roughly 30, from what I believe I read. And then those people just left, but also says that the locals and stuff came and burned the town down to try and contain the disease as well. So these little things, these little markers are scattered throughout the graveyard. There's this one appears to say 55 on it. There's one that says Dear Mother on it. Dear Mother. That's pretty cool. Infant Wilson Earl. Says wife 1892 to 19. They never finished, it appears, and the infant, he must have just been born and passed in that same year, 1915. Here's another one, 57. Doesn't appear that they're in any specific order. They're just scattered around, and it looks like there's multiple of the same number, unless I'm just reading them wrong. So actually looks like there's been a dog here. I can't believe that people would do this kind of thing. Just not care so much. Let's see, let's go to this one here. This one actually looks newer. Sage, stuff like that. That's what that looks like there. Somebody brought a cross with Jesus on it. Candle. And there's this many names here. I really don't see that many headstones, so let's go take a walk around the perimeter and see if we can see anything out in the woods. Guessing that large tree in the middle here, I guess that would be considered the one that they say the witch was hung out of. Here's another one. I'll tell you too, getting out here, it's pretty confusing. There's a lot of like snowmobile trails and whatnot. If you follow your GPS, one second. If you follow your GPS, it'll try to take you down some of them trails. So there's some that people have put gates up at that you can't get through. Also, a lot of sand, a lot of holes. Somebody deciding that they wanted to party out here. I've read some people that had come out here and they'll just be checking it out, and there'll be a bunch of partiers and stuff that come out of nowhere. So, I mean, they're even out here. There's another one. So there is quite a few buried here. This one says, so it says 50 or so, 50 something. So I mean, it would be close to 1,500 people buried here if what we can read online is actually true. Set out here, you'll see a pile of wood. You see a lot of pile of wood, but I read this that it's supposed to be the witch's house. So there's even actually a little stone out here, pretty far out. Yes, there's some trails leading out here. There's a lot of trespassing signs and stuff like that, so I don't want to go too far out here. I've read there's a man that's out here with a shotgun, you know, just a lot of rumors of this place, so. Just moss. Yeah, I did read that there's a lot of moss on the ground, moss on the trees, stuff like that. So here's another one. How many people just put trash here? It looks like there's plenty of critters out here. Someone obviously owns this here. Lots of trails back here. Again, a lot of moss on the ground. Curious too, this moss being on the ground. I know it's been over 100 years, but I wonder if they even had caskets, enough caskets for these people, or if they just buried them right into the dirt. Wonder if that's got anything to do with the unusualness of all the moss on the ground, or if that's just normal. So yeah, that was just a basic walk of around the outside perimeter. Didn't see anything. I haven't heard anything other than a dog and some kids playing, but in the distance. There's a lot of people that do actually live around here, so. What does that look like? Like a 2022. Okay, so there's been other rumors of people saying that handprints were left on their vehicles when they went to leave. But I don't see any. My truck's actually very, very dirty right now from all the dirt and dust that's out here. So it'd be pretty obvious if there was one, which I'm gonna say no. I mean, obviously you would see it. You can see how dirty the truck is. I'm gonna say that that's busted.